So here's something interesting. Just about an hour or two before I came on here with my last video, calm as a cucumber, grounded as I've ever been, I was melting down, full on melting down, but not about what was happening out there, about something personal. I'm going to tell you the story, but first I'm going to tell you why I'm telling you all this. Because this is why we do the work. Yeah, every outburst and every meltdown has a wealth of information in there about us, about our motivations, about our fears, about what's blocking us from becoming more of ourselves, of our best selves, of our highest potential. So when you go into it and you work through that pain, fear, despair, whatever it is, you get the gold on the other side of it. You get the strength and the resilience to show up when it's most needed. So why was I melting down today? Well, it sounds so funny, but it was my birthday this week, and no one could come to my party. That was it. But that was not it. That wasn't all. It's that this is a long-standing pattern that speaks to very deep wounding, and it's connected even to the witch wound in lifetime after lifetime. And it's connected to the fatigue I sometimes feel in leading a community here in the most intense times we have ever faced in modern history. Which is, again, why we do the work. Because if we stay in the surface emotion, it's not helpful. It's not useful. Why would I cry about this? It's nothing. But when I realize what it's related to, all these other very deep wounds, then I can honor that pain and I can work with it and I can heal more layers of it by going in and going deeper. Because I know that I am an adult woman. I just turned 43. I'm an adult. All my friends are adults. We have children. We have busy lives. It wasn't personal. It was scheduling. That's okay. And if that's all this was, just an isolated incident, wouldn't have bothered me at all. But this is a pattern for me. I have been dealing with this for decades, and it goes very, very deep, even through some very traumatic incidents where I was completely abandoned in my moment of deepest despair, my 6 months of deepest despair, when I went into complete catatonic depression and couldn't leave my room. And not a single one of my friends or sorority sisters or anyone on campus or any one of my sports teams that I played on, not a single person checked up on me, followed up, called, looked in on me. Not one. So as I was feeling all my feels and crying to my husband about, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of time and time and time again of feeling like, I love myself. I do love myself. I think I'm friggin' sweet. I'm awesome. I have a lot to offer. I'm a good friend. I'm a good person. I am a lot of fun. And I can't figure out why people don't want to be with me, because even though I'm out here, I have over 100,000 followers. It is a struggle to get anything social on the books, to get anyone to follow through. And after decades of this, I can't help but feel like it's personal. So I cried a lot. I talked it out. I talked through every angle. I also talked through how I know this isn't a big deal, and I know it's not actually personal, but it's triggering something inside that believes that it is. What's really interesting about me is that I seem to have the type of personality that people in groups really love and admire, but it's a struggle to be friends with me, like personally. I don't really know why that is. I have theories, but I don't know why that is. My besties always told me I have Freddie Mercury energy. I'm big, I'm bombastic. People love to be entertained by me. But how I experience it is maybe I'm too much. And that too much is because I am built for audiences. I am. My energy, my healing, my bigness is meant for groups. And so I don't get to experience the cozy intimacy of close friendships that has eluded me for most of my life. And I do have the benefit of very close relationships with my psychic besties. You guys hear me talk about Nina, my bestie Vanessa. I've been friends with Sam and Ethical. Like, I get to have incredible relationships with my psychic friends, but they don't live here. They can't go with me to coffee. They can't take me out to dinner for my birthday. Anyway, so as I got deeper into the wounding and unpacked this from every angle, where I landed and what I said to my husband is, all right, I might not ever be the kind of person who has close personal friendships. I might be too much. I might be a lot. That just might be incompatible. But isn't it amazing that I can attract a crowd, number one, and number two, I have the goods to keep you. And I have a lot to share and I have a lot to offer. And to be fair, that was part of it too, as I was feeling overwhelmed by this dynamic that I feel like when I'm giving, people love the shit out of me, but no one's giving to me. And if I'm not giving, they don't show up for me. So again, I had to wrestle with that and unpack that, grieve it, and really just feel how shitty that feels. And just feel it and be sad. But when I got to the end of that feeling and I dusted myself off, I said, okay, then why would I be small? Why would I play small? Why not I be as big and bombastic and amazing and Freddie Mercury as possible? Why not do that? Just do it and be this big onstage person that I have the gift and the ability to be. And if I don't have close friends, fuck it, then I don't. And getting through all of that, burn through all the pain and the decades of weight and those extra layers I needed to get through. And then when shit went down tonight, I was ready to answer the call. I was ready to show up, invigorated, full of my usual calm, grounded rationality, with wisdom and with love, prepared to give, with a newfound appreciation for the fact that I have a lot to give. And maybe I will not have birthday parties, but we have a good time here, and I'm helping you when you need it most, and that feels amazing. So thank you for listening to my sad story. It seems small, it seems like nothing in light of everything going on, but I always share my personal stories because I think sometimes not only do we need to see how others do it so we can see how it's done, but to feel solidarity, because I think we talk ourselves out of our feelings thinking it's nothing and we shouldn't feel it, but it's always something or you wouldn't feel it. So in getting into it and unpacking it, that's how we get to the gold. It's not just that no one could hang out with me. It's that I have this pattern and it has caused significant pain in this and many lifetimes. And it was only in processing the pain that I could get back to the gift of what I have been given and be able then to come from a renewed place where I can give back to you when it's most needed.